Welcome, Gemini. My name's Lisa. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. This is just going to be a reading, a general love reading for the sign of Gemini. It's going to be more focused though on your current feelings for your person that comes to mind. Then I'll take a look at your person's feelings for you, Gemini, as well as upcoming actions and kind of what's going on, what's in some messages from Spirit. So that's kind of the way that I roll. So obviously this is somebody that you already know. So just keep that in mind. And then for you cross watchers out there that are watching this reading, just keep in mind that roles can be reversed. So, whatever resonates, feel free to swap the energies around. And then I guess the other thing is just keep in mind, this is a general reading. So this may or may not be your message today. So just keep that in mind. That being said, I did actually already try and record this and then it stopped partway through. So I'm going to clarify some more cards online, but generally speaking, your reading is out. Anyway, I didn't want to start over, but at the end of the reading, we'll just as well, I like to use a lot of oracle cards just to kind of have a better, well-rounded reading and some messages and some advice from Spirit moving forward with whomever is currently on your mind, Gemini. So that being said, your energy that first came out for your feelings, Gemini, about the person on your mind was the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Five of Swords. So I do feel right now you're spending a lot of time in this Five of Swords energy about your person. You're kind of wondering like where their head is at, what's going on. I feel that you are looking at your person with a lot of love. I do feel that you have a lot of feelings for this person. I feel that your relationship is really, flirty and fun and playful. But I do feel right now you're sitting in the energy of the Knight of Pentacles, or you're feeling a little bit stuck right now. So I feel like at this moment in time, you're not really sure where this relationship is headed. I do feel that this person in the past, I feel like you've already had a start and stop. So this may not be, obviously for some of you out there, this might just be somebody that you met recently. And for others of you out there, I'm kind of picking up on this may not be the first go around with this person. And I'll explain more why later in your cards. But so I do feel right now you're feeling stuck. Like, where's this going? This is a lot of fun. I really enjoy this person, but are we going to be able to get this relationship off the ground is kind of what the vibe that I'm picking up on here, if I'm being honest. When I clarified the Knight of Pentacles, like where this stuck energy is coming from or why you're feeling stuck, Gemini, the Five of Pentacles came out with the High Priestess. Pardon me. So I feel like with the Five of Pentacles, you're feeling a little bit out in the cold. Again, your person, I feel like, is not necessarily communicating to you, how they're feeling, where this is going. But I do feel like, you really do care about this person. And right now, I feel like you're kind of waiting in the wings for them to, like, show you some kind of direction or, basically let you know how they actually feel about you. And I do feel with the High Priestess here, you're kind of not really sure, like, well, what's next? What's my next move here? What should I do moving forward? So I feel like that's the kind of energy you're sitting in right now. And then when I did clarify the Five of Swords, the Six of Wands came out. So I do feel like you, again, you're spending some time in your head going back and forth, maybe trying to be strategic and think about, well, I don't know what I should do next or now, or like, should I message my person? Should I not? Should I call them? Like, I just feel right now you're sitting and being quiet, but you are feeling a little bit hurt and left, out in the cold here. And, that can just be a mindset as far as like, nothing necessarily may have happened with your person, and you might not be wanting to create a lot of drama with your person by like, bulleting them with a bunch of questions right now. But I do feel that you are, kind of feeling left out in the cold and not really sure where things stand with your person. But I do feel with the Five of Swords here and the Six of Wands that you definitely are wanting this to work out, and you do see, you know, you do see this relationship going the distance with the Six of Wands here. When I clarified some more on the Page of Cups, the Hermit came out in your energy, the Five of Wands, Justice, and the Nine of Swords. So really, from these cards, I do feel, again, you're spending a lot of time thinking about, you know, wanting to follow your heart, wanting to follow through with this person on your mind, Gemini. But I do feel that you're a little bit, you know, confused. The Five of Wands talks about confused, or like confusion or competition type energy. And I do feel like you're in this energy. Okay, is this ever going to come together? Like, what's the deal here? You know, is this going to be, are we going to be able to find some balance? And again, for those of you that this is not the first time around with this person, and I am picking up on that storyline for some of you. And again, this is a collective reading, so I kind of have to say it what I see. But it's definitely giving you a lot of anxiety about this relationship, and can it be balanced? You know, can this person step up? And where is this going? Like, I just feel like you're sitting in this energy of being confused, and your person, Gemini, not really expressing how they feel and what they want from you, where they want this to go. And I do feel right now that you're in the energy, though, like, I just want to, you know, follow my heart, see this thing through. I feel a really strong connection with this person, and I don't, you know, I'm not willing to give up on this relationship. So that's really what I'm getting there. Gemini, in your energy, when I asked about your person's feelings for you, the Seven of Wands came up, the Devil, and the Two of Cups. So I do feel possibly in the past, Gemini, that your person may have ghosted you or blocked you with the Seven of Wands coming up. And I do feel with the Devil card with the Two of Cups, they may have felt that you were, like, you know, really stuck on them. Doesn't have to be. They could also be, you know, spending a lot of time thinking about you with this Two of Cups, like obsessively thinking, going back and forth in their mind. So again, take what resonates, but that's the energy that I'm picking up on. But I do feel with the Two of Cups even just coming out that there is a really strong bond between you and your person. And really, in the Devil card, you know, these two people aren't, you know, they really aren't chained. They are chained together in the picture, but the chains around their neck are loose enough they could actually, you know, just lift up that chain and like put it over their head, and then, you know, they're not tied to each other. But I do feel that your person, Gemini, feels a strong tie to you as well. So I don't feel like this is just your energy. I feel like this is on both sides for you and your person. And because I will explain why when I clarified. So on the Seven of Wands, when I clarified the Seven of Wands, the Magician came up, the Four of Swords, King of Wands, the Chariot, and the Three of Swords. So what I really get, what I'm really picking up on from these cards is that I do feel that your person in the past, whatever happened, and again, for those of you that have had a previous relationship in some way, shape, or form with this person, I do feel that now they are wanting to try and heal whatever happened in the past between you and your person. And I do feel that they definitely want to try and move forward. They have a lot of passion for you, but they're being cautious, especially if this is resonating for you, if this is definitely round number 2 or more with the same person. I do feel that this person is trying to be, I want to say, aware of the fact that they may have really hurt you in the past, and they're really trying to not do that going forward. And I feel like right now that's maybe why they're sitting in this energy. Like maybe you guys just recently got back in contact with each other, and there is contact now. And there's, you know, obviously some fun and flirting going on again between the two of you, like this sort of playful energy. And I feel like your person is, a Gemini, is being really cautious. They do have a lot of passion for you and they want to move things forward, but they're trying to be really cautious sitting in this Three of Swords, because I do feel for most of you out there that are resonating with this reading that there was, you know, a painful end in the past between you and this person. So again, this could have been, you know, because somebody ghosted somebody or just kind of fell off the map or went into the abyss and like he didn't hear from them, and now you guys have reconnected again. So I'm kind of picking up on that storyline for most of you. That's the majority of the energy that I'm getting from that. That being said, I did clarify the Devil because I did want to find out more, like why is the Devil here? And so it definitely looks like for most of you there was some kind of possibly betrayal in the past of some kind. Something happened between you and your person, and for each and every one of you that's going to be different. But again, I did, you know, I did pick up on that there was definitely some heartbreak in the past with this person. And then with the Page of Wands being here, the Sun, the Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Fool, I do feel that your person now, Gemini, has, you know, basically whatever happened in the past and, you know, your relationship crumbled and fell apart. I do feel that there's like a passionate new beginning to this relationship. Like the energy between the two of you, those feelings are still there. They're still very strong. And I do feel that with your person that you do bring them a lot of happiness with the Sun card here. They look at you and, you know, the Queen of Cups energy where you know, are a really sweet, kind, loving person and deserve happiness, right? And I do feel that, you know, maybe initially this relationship started off as more of just a physical thing, and then you guys kind of, you know, stayed in touch for a bit here and there, maybe hung out a few times, and then things fell apart, and then after that there was some kind of separation in there at some point. And now in separation, this person has now come to realize that you really, you know, were very special to them. You meant a lot to them. They have a lot of feelings for you. You make them really happy. And I feel like now your person is coming into the energy that they do want to take, you know, they do want to take a risk here with the Fool card coming out at the end here. Because that talks about, you know, a new beginning, taking a leap of faith towards love, right? So I am picking up on that. I did want to actually clarify the Two of Cups. That's the one card I did not clarify. I'm just more curious to see what comes out here on the Two of Cups in your person's energy, Gemini. So let's do that now. Oops, I'm missing a card. Make sure these are the right way up. Four of Wands was on the bottom when I picked up the deck, just to let you know. Four of Wands talks about commitment, so that's kind of the underlying issue here, I feel. Usually the bottom card on the deck kind of gives you an indication of sort of unconsciously what's kind of going on with the undercurrent is of the situation or the relationship. So so it actually is actually quite important. Now I have the Wheel of Fortune here, so all right, so that kind of indicates like are things going to change here. So let's see what we get. Can you clarify the Two of Cups, angel spirits and guides? Please provide me with some clarification on the Two of Cups here. Why is the Two of Cups here in Gemini's person's energy, please? Why is the Two of Cups here? Why is the Two of Cups here? Can I have some more information, please, on the Two of Cups? King of Swords. Okay, one more, please. I like it. All right. Knight of Cups. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, so Gemini, when we clarified the Two of Cups, I want to make sure I'm holding this low enough because sometimes I cut the cards off in this shot. Two of Cups, King of Swords, Knight of Cups. So Gemini, your person has finally come to the realization that, you know, they really do want to be with you. The King of Swords. Sometimes, you know, this king can come across as being cold, and I feel like they're learning to communicate, or they're wanting to communicate. They're wanting to let you know. I feel like this person is going to let you know in the future exactly how they feel about you, and I feel like there is no confusion in their mind anymore about what you mean to them, where they want this relationship to go, and that, you know, you guys have like a really strong, you know, connection. Not just physical, it's mental, emotional, you know, spiritually. You feel connected to this person, and this person is finally clear about this connection, and they, you know, they have a lot of love for you here with the Knight of Cups. So, oh my goodness, I love that. Okay. All right. That being said, I was actually going to look at your feelings some more, but I feel like that coming out, I don't feel like I need to. All right, so moving on. So that's really awesome. I love that. Oh my goodness. It's going to make me want to cry. Sorry. Anyhow, all right. There's really a lot of love came out. So I really am feeling, Gemini, that you and your person, there really is a lot of love. And yeah, it was like really awesome oracle cards that came out. You know, there's a lot of cards that could come out that aren't necessarily like really love focused, I guess I want to say. So your star codes astro card, the card that came out was Venus. So obviously Venus is, you know, the planet of love, and it says beloved on the bottom, and I'm actually going to read it. So it's card number 21. Oh, and I turned right to it. All right, guys. Venus symbolizes your heart, romance, and the creative process. It's what attracts you, what you value, and how you value yourself. Venus is inside Earth's orbit and takes 224.7 Earth days to complete the journey. Venus rules Taurus and Libra and can only be in the same sign as the Sun, or in two signs on either side. Venus is one of two planets who appear to rotate backward, an apt symbol for your heart's unique path. It rotates so slowly that one side is always boiling and the other side is cooler. Love blows hot and cold. The action of this card: soften, charm, open the heart, investigate how you can make the situation more beautiful, more fair and lovely. Remember this Venusian truth: people are fascinated by those who find them fascinating. Use diplomacy and seduction and let others come to you. Engage in creativity, generosity, and affection. Venus calls you to your heart, to romance, sings to you as a creative muse. Asks you what you value, what you want enough to get yourself in trouble. Come to know your heart, know what you're passionate about, and where you stir other people's passions. When your heart hurts, you can express the higher notes of Venus through acts of compassion, affection, or creativity. All become medicine for your sore heart. Pull out the art supplies and paint how you feel. Rescue a puppy. Help a person who needs loving kindness even more than you do. The challenge of this card is emotions run strong and passions are intense. Be wary of crimes of passion, love, addiction, or looking for love in material things. If you're fascinated by the superficial aspects of Venus, you can get caught up in appearances or become blind in love. Look deeper. The gift of this card is that Venus encourages a loving heart. To heal your own heart and become a Venusian beacon to the world around you, develop what the Buddhists refer to as Maitri, which is loving kindness, benevolence, friendliness, and an active interest in others' well-being. So that's lovely. I love that. What a great message from Spirit. And then the love card came out. That was from The Soul's Journey. And on the bottom of this card, it says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So I do feel in this situation, Gemini, with your person, that whatever happened with you and this person in the past, I do feel that, you know, you've really like stood your ground. I feel like in your heart, you've kind of always known that this person really did have deep feelings for you, even though they didn't necessarily communicate them. I am picking up on that, and I do feel that, you know, whatever time you maybe spent in separation, you know, tried to transmute that sort of negative ending or tower moment that happened with this person, and really spend a lot of time on yourself, giving that love to yourself, and kind of like getting into a better headspace in order to reopen your heart to possibly to this person, right? And you know, you definitely have to do that in order for things to like grow and like move in a positive, healthy direction, right? And then the higher power card came out, and the deeper knowing card came out. So I do feel for some of you out there, and not all of you believe in twin flames, but this reading definitely has a runner chaser aspect or feeling to it. And again, that's not going to be for all of you out there, but again, higher power, deep knowing. I do feel that possibly, Gemini, you've known all along that this person would be back, and there's a reason why you met them, and that at some point it was going to, you know, come together. The universe is going to bring you guys back together. And I do, you know, they say when you know, you know. And you know, even if you're like, you know, doing your own thing, living your own life in separation when you guys weren't necessarily talking, I do feel that you still, like, you know, there's a big piece of your heart that was still sort of sitting waiting for this person to come around, and you knew in your heart, in your gut, in your intuition, in your high priestess here, that, you know, I do feel with the high priestess here, and the, you know, this is you, Gemini, you know, sitting in your intuition, following your heart, following the star. So I'm really picking up on that. And then your romance angel that came out was attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So I feel with this card, the romance angels are really encouraging you to enjoy the moment. You know, regardless of what happens with this person moving forward, I feel like just enjoy each other. Try not to put a lot of pressure on each other, and just, you know, try and move forward in like a balanced, healthy, you know, way. Don't give up the things that, you know, make you happy. And again, I feel like by doing that, by focusing on yourself, and, you know, continuing to do the things that you love, that's how you kind of like find balance and harmony together. And, you know, whatever passions your person has as well, so those are probably important to them as well. But it's important to try and maintain some kind of balance and still give love to yourself, even if, you know, you're in relationship or not. So that being said, the last card that came out for Oracle, well, actually not the last one. This is from Witches of the Beltane Oracle. Love this deck. It's really beautiful. This card is number 43. It says vision on it. To find enlightenment, seek nowhere, for it lives within you. So again, kind of like reiterates like the love card here, as far as like, you know, having a vision. I feel in your heart that you've been, I want to say, you know, just like this certain knowing, with the deep knowing card here, and not giving up maybe in your heart on this person is what I want to say. All right. And finally, your tea leaf oracles that came out was the Tiger card, and it says doing something risky, taking a chance. So again, I feel like, you know, maybe your family and friends were telling you in the past, Gemini, like, what are you doing? You can't, you know, you need to forget this person. You need to move on. And, you know, something in your heart said, that's fine, I can do that. You know, I'm working on myself and I'm doing the things that I'm passionate about. But there's still that piece of your heart that still belonged to that person, and you just couldn't, you know, give them up, or give up the idea of you guys coming back together, I want to say. And again, it's risky for sure, but again, I don't know, I really believe that I would rather follow my heart and follow it through, and know that I did everything I could to make things work, then walk away or not let this person know how I felt. Or but again, everybody, you got to do what's right for you, and that's just my personal opinion. But again, you know, it's, you know, love is tough, love is risky. You know, you can't expect to get love if you're never going to take that risk, right? And then here with the camel card, it says persevere and you will overcome problems. So again, I feel like, you know, you've spent a lot of time working on yourself, working on your own healing, you know, when you were apart from this person. And I feel like, you know, you've persevered, you've pushed through, and now you've kind of come through on the other side of that. And so that's great. I feel like Spirit's really like patting you on the back here and just encouraging you not to give up, right? On what you want or what's important to you or what's going to make you happy. And again, at the end of the day, you know, you don't have to answer to your family and friends. You got to do what's right for you. So I feel like Spirit is encouraging you to keep going. All right. So I did also do, like I said, I did pull everything. So the cards that came out from your person, from the Hidden Truth Oracle, was my life is not together as it seems. I'm not available. So this could have been the issue in the past. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, and I definitely feel like you do that as well, Gemini, here with the 9 of Swords. I feel you leaving me behind, and I wish things could be different. So again, I feel like I'm not available, and I wish things could be different. And this ending in the past, you know, that kind of, pardon me, reiterates that. All right, so, sorry, finally, I did actually already draw some Scrabble tiles because, like I said, I did try and record this earlier. So I'll just give you these letters again on camera. So the letter N came out, a D, a W, an E, a V, an A, another W, another A, another A, 2 more other E's, another N, and the only other letter that's not a dupe is the letter S. So again, S, W, E, A, N, D, and V. So I'm not sure if those initials mean anything to you or not. They may resonate, they may not. Maybe not for all of you, but maybe some of you. So that's what I've got for you, Gemini. So thank you so much for tuning in today. Really appreciate it. If this message did resonate or you enjoyed this video, it would be awesome. I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that like button or subscribe to my channel. And again, I would absolutely, if this is your story, I'd love to hear more. So feel free to, you know, make a comment in the comment section. And anyway, things look great. So I'm really happy for you, Gemini, and hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. So again, thanks again for tuning in, and hopefully I'll see you guys again. Take care. Bye.